All right, Carl, just wanted to show you how far I've gotten with the project that you signed me with for the Wellsville Range, and just an initial showing you my project extent. Got the Wellsville Range right here. Brigham City is, there we go, right here. Honeyville, and we've got Deweyville and Collinston, Beaver Dam, and then Harper Ward right there. So that's the extent. I'm going to switch to the base map off because it'll just load a lot easier. What I found was I loaded the HUC 12 boundaries, which you can see in the brown lines right here. This is each individual HUC 12s. And it isn't going to work to separate those into 6 categories. As you can see, there's like 3 for the whole Wellsville range. So what I did was try not to go too much into the weeds here with it, but I created new catchments, smaller catchments, and there were some options, but I think this is the best one right here. So what I'm going to do is these are the catchments, and once I combined those, or you do an adjoint thing, so anything upstream flows into one. So like I wouldn't assign this watershed, this catchment right here to flow into this. So anyway, these are the joint catchments areas. We'll zoom in here. So I think that, this will serve you pretty well. Some of these you'll combine. So the black lines are the joint catchments that I think would serve you best. The areas aren't going to be the same for each region. They're going to vary a little bit. But I think that this should serve you pretty well in putting it into different areas. So you could make your Honeyville right here, and then Harper Ward right there, Deweyville, North Collinston, or probably Deweyville like here. And this would go with the Honeyville. So Deweyville, Collinston, and finally Beaver Dam. And we can do some things with cutting this to the bare, just how catchments work and NHD lines, it doesn't line up exactly the same. So, because there's some manual editing that is done, but what we could do is just use the Bear River streamline, NHD line, to cut off or probably a better word is to trim the catchments so that they fall just directly to the Bear River and no further. Let me know what you think about that idea of trimming these catchments, and if this is a good enough resolution for you as well. It would mean that, for Brigham City, you'd probably just have 1 catchment altogether, and then we'd combine these for the next section, or we'd combine these for the Harper Ward or this, and then we would combine those and make different categories out of each one. So let me know if this is the resolution you want. I also got points of diversion, which have the below information. Sorry, I shouldn't have turned those on. Turn them off. But we got points of diversion, and it has CFS and acre feet in here. Some of these are zeros, which I don't know. I'm guessing that it's too small because they just have, let me get here. So we'll sort this. Descending. So what my guess is that they have this as just an integer instead of some decimal point data. So they've just got these large numbers in there, so we just have to make a new column and do CFS and see if we could get something a little bit more precise. I don't know if it will if you'll be able to or not, because we have a lot of zero values. But again, this is for the whole state of Utah, so I am not entirely sure how much it's really in this area. But anyway, I think that once we distinguish where the particular boundaries are for these different categories that you have, then we'll be able to narrow down which points of diversion you really want. So anyway, let me know what your input is and any questions. Sorry for the long video.